Hello and welcome to Applying the DISC Styles for Maximum Impact. In this course, we're going to talk about the power of the personality styles. We're going to address the most interesting topic of all, you. But we're not just going to talk about your style, you're going to learn how to use the styles with everyone you know. Have you ever met someone and just didn't understand why they act the way they do? Why does one person need so many details to make a decision, while someone else can act with very little information? You'll learn how to apply style wisdom to the people you work with, from team members to your manager, to people in other departments, and even your customers. I know if you're like most people, you've taken a personality assessment and maybe even have gone through training to learn about the styles. But the big question is, are you applying the personality styles in your daily interactions? If not, this course will show you how. My name is Merrick Rosenberg, and I've worked with more than 25,000 people at more than half of the Fortune 100 companies. I'm the CEO of Take Flight Learning, the co-author of Taking Flight, and the author of The Chameleon, 2 books about the personality styles. In this course, you're going to learn about the 4 styles, but we're not going to use letters as you may have experienced in the past. We're going to use 4 symbolic, I hate that, I goofed that up. All right, I'll start that, but that's why I put a little pause there. Let's do that part again.
Are you okay with there being cuts in between it then?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they're probably going to put PowerPoint slides up anyway.
All right.
You want to start with my name is?
No, we can do it in this course.
All right, I'm going to clap one more time.
Okay. In this course, you're going to discover the 4 styles, but we're not going to use letters as you may have done in the past. We're going to use these 4 bird characters that I've got standing behind me. We're going to talk about eagles, parrots, doves, and owls. You're going to learn how to apply the styles throughout your life. You're going to realize that the golden rule may not work in every circumstance. And I'm going to teach you about what I call the home rule so that you can build better relationships and get results at work. You're going to learn how to recognize how to communicate to people face-to-face and through email. And I'm going to show you how to identify the observable characteristics of each style. You're going to learn how each style likes to receive feedback and be recognized for their contributions. And I'm going to show you how to identify the conflict approach for each of the styles so that you can turn conflict into innovation. I'm going to explain how teams can use the styles to improve their culture and get better results. And to round out this course, I'm going to show you that when you use your strength, that's all right, we can cut that in.
You said I'm going to show you how to use the conflict approach. Is that okay?
No. All right.
Conflict management?
Yeah, let's probably do that over.
Okay.
All right, ready? In this course, you're going to discover the 4 styles, but we're not going to use letters like you may have done in the past. We're going to use 4 birds to symbolize each of the styles. No, it's not really using 4 birds to symbolize. Okay, let's do that one again. All right, ready? In this course, you're going to discover the 4 styles, but we're not going to use letters like you may have done in the past. We're going to use 4 birds, each symbolizing one of the styles. We're going to talk about eagles and parrots and doves and owls, and we're going to show you how you can build better relationships throughout your life. We're going to help you to realize that perhaps the golden rule does not work all the time, and I'm going to show you something called the home rule that can be applied in the workplace and throughout your life. I'm going to help you to recognize how to communicate more effectively to each of the styles, whether it's face-to-face or through email. And I'm going to show you how you can look at observable characteristics of each style to be able to quickly and accurately read the style of the person that you are interacting with. I'm going to help you learn how each style likes to receive feedback and how you can provide recognition in a way that energizes the people around you. I'm going to help you identify the conflict management approach for each of the styles so that you can turn conflict into innovation. I'm going to explain how teams can use styles to improve their culture and get results. To round out this course, we're going to talk about how you can overuse your strengths And that turns your strengths into your weaknesses. And instead, we're going to show you how to use your strengths to drive success. Let's start with some style basics. Click on the first lesson to begin.
That was really good.
All right.
Perfect.
So there's enough in there, I think. Should we pause this here?
Yeah, I just paused
Pause
it.
it.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I was, rather than looking at you, I was listening to what